My struggles with being shy, soft-spoken, lacking in self-confidence. It's a constant struggle I have with being able to communicate, to voice my thoughts, to be somebody with a voice. And one of these great movies that I enjoy watching, The King's Speech, it's all about developing that voice. And I seem to have struggles with this and haven't really quite figured out how to fix it. I've grown up this way. I've been shy ever since I could remember. It seems like from preschool onward, I just never got along with groups of people, and the shyness is tough to deal with because you're trying to coexist with people and you come off shy, and it's tough to socialize. It's tough to be amongst the crowd and have a voice. So it seems that I'm quite soft-spoken. It doesn't really help when I'm shy and then soft-spoken, and then it's like I might as well give up because, well, if I don't have the self-confidence to have that voice, to overcome the shyness, to overcome this level of being timid in various social situations, it's going to hold me back. Funny enough, though, I'm quite effective one-on-one. That's where I can get into more deep conversation, and that is certainly helpful, but I seem to struggle with anything beyond that. 2, 3, 4 people, forget it. I will not be the one to talk a lot. And I don't know, I think that impacts the potential that I could have in the working world, the career world, the social world, the anything world, really. Any world that involves talking to people and to get a paycheck, to have somebody pay you, requires having a voice, to be able to communicate your value, to be able to communicate results, to be able to communicate something. So it appears to be lacking. People can't hear me. I'm too quiet. It's dismissed because to hear somebody requires some thought. It requires somebody to actively listen and to be engaged, and that is work. You see, in socializing, a lot of people want to get in their thoughts. They want to be the next person to talk. That tends to happen more often than not. So if you're shy and you're in that group situation, you'll be dismissed. You will be pushed aside, and the talkers will they will overpower you, basically. And you'll be sitting there, basically staring and moving your eyes back and forth from one conversation to the next, never really fitting in. And that happens for me quite often. I'd like to be more involved, but that's a challenge. I thought about throwing my voice or trying to speak louder, to speak more deeply, to potentially take speech therapy classes. I've already done that before, but maybe I have to go into acting classes to learn how to command the stage, if you will. Could be necessary in order to be heard and then to be wanted in terms of being heard. to want to be desired in terms of social communication. It's going to require some effort. Maybe it's a physical issue. Maybe my throat is not working properly. Maybe I'm not breathing properly. Maybe I'm not doing something properly. Maybe it's just not where it should be. Or maybe it's just the way it is. But then we bring up self-confidence. And I'm like, there could be a correlation. You see, when there's a topic I don't know, a topic I have less than desired expertise on, perhaps I grow quiet, I mumble, I make a fool of myself, I say something silly, or I get quiet because I don't know the answer. That is a possibility, and that does happen. And how do I go about dealing with that? It's a good question. Not a question that I have a good answer for. I mentioned a bunch of things that I could do. Maybe it's practice. Maybe it's speaking into this mic right now. Learning how to use my voice. Learning how to communicate through this channel is maybe a start. I wish it wasn't like this. I wish people could respect it. But with that being said, it is something that looks to be fixable, if I so desire to try to fix it. But it would require some effort for sure. The thing is, say you're in a relationship, right? Man, woman, whoever. If you're quiet or not heard or just completely soft-spoken to an extensive degree, it'll be very difficult to be heard. And that person that you're trying to get into a relationship with, they might not like that. Or they might say, he's too soft-spoken and I'm not used to it. I need a stronger personality, right? Because soft-spoken kind of is this, it's associated with a weak personality. Oh, soft-spoken, comes off as shy, timid. So it comes off as this like weak personality. Even though you could be heavily introverted, you could be heavily thinking, in that contemplation stage. But it doesn't really work that way. I mean, people don't understand that. Maybe I just need to revert to ASMR. But it's fascinating that I'm aware of the issue, I'm aware of the possibility to fix it, but I just wish I was more self-confident in the voice, more able to do that, to speak, to be heard. I just really wish I had that confidence in myself. I think I can do it, but it's going to take time, some effort, some acting classes, maybe. Or maybe I continue with this channel and see where it goes. That's all I got on this one. It's a bit personal, so hopefully others resonate. If you resonate, let me know with this. If you're soft-spoken too, tell me how you deal with this. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. But if you do, leave your thoughts in the comments. Until next time.